Good morning, YouTube.
It is now 4:59 a.m. and I've just arrived at the gym, and this light is somewhat bright. Yeah, I didn't sleep all that well, but I wasn't about to miss another day. Yesterday was my rest day. It should have been today, but I switched it around because I was not feeling up to gym yesterday and my back was sore. Which is unfortunate, but I'm not taking a chance with the bulging disc. Otherwise, feeling pretty good today, if not a little tired. And it's time for a bit of a big pull day. I'm actually looking forward to it. I like pull days. Back. That's what the focus is. And I mean, this cycle, I'm focusing on back and chest and shoulders. Always on shoulders. But yeah, so this is going to be a strong one. Otherwise, I will see you after the onslaught. Later. What is happening, YouTube? It's now 6:23, and that session was kind of brutal. I was sort of taking it easy a little bit in the beginning because I'm concerned about my back and I don't want to injure myself further. But yeah, once I felt warmed up, I got into it, and then it got a lot heavier. Yeah, some of the exercises felt good, others not so much. Just I don't seem to have as much of a connection with some of them as I do with the others. I was doing these rear delt cable flies, which for the first time I felt this burn that yeah, it was just intense, and it felt great. And yeah, which also I suppose brings me on to what I was thinking about as like sort of, I don't want to say the topic of this video, but yeah, I came across a quote the other day which kind of stuck with me, and I've been thinking about that a lot, and it sort of came into play while I was doing my sets today. The quote is, "The end of a melody is not its goal." The end of a melody is not its goal. And I mean, I know the more I say it, the cheesier it sounds, but at the same time, you know, looking at it from, I suppose, a philosophical sense, you know, life isn't about the end goal. Everybody's going to get to that end at some point. It's the process, the journey, that makes it beautiful, but it's life itself. It's not the end goal. And I suppose obviously with music it's the same thing. I mean, when you listen to a song, you're not wanting to get to the end of the song. You are enjoying the music. And I suppose when it comes to exercises and lifting weights, it's exactly the same. And that's what I was thinking about today, was when I'm doing my sets, it's not about getting to the end of the set as quickly as possible. It's about making sure that each rep is doing what it's supposed to do. You know, making sure the technique is there, making sure that your form is good, making sure that you are putting the intention behind every move, as opposed to just crank them out one by one till you get to the end, because that's not the goal. The goal is to grow your muscles over time. There's no shortcut. You know, obviously people are going to tell me, yeah, but what about gear? Well, obviously, but that still requires you to do some work. You can't just shoot up and then walk around looking all buff. You still need to go to the gym. But yeah, it's interesting when I sort of keep that quote in my head throughout the day. It kind of makes me more focused on the present and what's right in front of me at this time now, putting intention behind everything that I do, as opposed to just, you know, being on autopilot and getting to the end of the day and then sort of being like, well, what have I accomplished? And did I actually enjoy any of that? Because at the end of the day, if you're not enjoying most of your day, then by the time you get to the end of your life, how many days have you had where you haven't enjoyed most of them? Just thoughts. Use it, don't use it. Yeah, otherwise, I better get going. Can't be sitting in this parking lot all day. Things to do and videos to make. Work to be done. But otherwise, I hope you all have an amazing day. Stay awesome. If you like this video, share it if you think someone else will too. And I'll see you in the next one.